everybody. Welcome to the Triple B Experience podcast. This is Unscripted. I'm Gary. This man right here is Cable. What's up, my man?
Oh, not too bad. Got to break out the summer collection. It broke.
I almost introduced you as Bubba. Since you weren't wearing sleeves tonight. We have one nice freaking day here in Western Pennsylvania, and we're already taking off the sleeves, apparently.
You say it's nice. Once we hit 70, I'm sweating. I don't like that.
But okay, let's bring in the other Bubba. And this right here is Mr. Triple B himself. He happens to have fleas tonight.
Bubba,
so
you lost 250 pounds.
Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself.
Tell me what you're doing. What's your secret?
Well, he
No
doesn't have
secret.
fleas.
Yeah. A lot of stretching.
Yeah,
Pickle Rick over here has got a little bit of fleas.
Hey, Michelle Coy, what's up? Thanks for watching.
All right, hey.
Bubba Jackson.
All right.
Welcome.
Full house already.
An Unscripted, where we don't know what we're going to be talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, we shoot from the hip.
So, Bub, I want to know why you have the fleas. I don't know what happened here.
Oh, I don't know. I've been itchy. I don't know. I think it's, I'll be honest with you.
He doesn't dispute the fact. He just said he doesn't.
He gets it. I mean,
no, I think it's maybe it's my medication. Maybe I don't know. Like I take propranolol for my headaches, but I think I might have an allergic reaction while I'm sitting here doing this podcast. I don't even know.
One thing we're missing.
Yeah, well,
never a dull moment in the Brewer household.
No.
Well, it's actually quiet sometimes, but until I do this podcast, yeah. Well, the cats and the dogs, they do play, but I don't know.
So no like change of like laundry detergent making you issue like
no.
It's
just
no haircut.
No, I'm not getting a haircut unless I get another job. If I get a better job or a more professional job, then I'll get.
Hopefully nobody's watching.
Yeah,
I don't think you should. I don't think you should get a haircut.
No.
Hey Shane, what's up, man? Bubba's got fleas.
Hey, buddy.
I wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Because
I don't.
he sold all the condoms.
This happened before. This happened before when I didn't take my my headache medication for 2 days. It was really I get allergic reaction. I think that's part of it, and I really don't want to go to the doctors again because I've been going to the doctors 3 times this year, and I'm getting tired of just paying.
Yeah, you've had a string. You've had a string of bad luck here lately, Bubs.
It's ridiculous
in more ways than one. Health. Fleas
and just getting scammed for $400 off Best Buy on
Geek
I have
Squad
to check my bank account. Yeah.
Getting bullied by the geeks.
Ain't no bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. I just checked it. It just happened.
We don't even know if this happened. Like we're accusing the Geek Squad. Apparently that's what the invoice was under. But I could just see Bubba going into Best Buy. I think we should record that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just
ask him for his money back.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Craig?
Hey, Craig. I don't know.
Patrick in the house. That's right, man. We got our guys with us.
Yeah.
We got a couple fans in the house, and as today is the Indiana County contest for the best podcast in Indiana County. People vote.
Did we win?
It today's the first day of voting. So vote. Anybody is out there, vote every day 100 times for the next 20 days.
Yeah, we need.
Send me the link so I can vote for us.
We need.
There's only 4. There's 4 people.
Okay.
4 shows.
So hey, if worst comes to worst, we're still going to be 4, right?
We are the people's podcast. We are the people's podcast.
I agree. And if we win, maybe they throw us a bone, give us some money so we can take care of
pay us.
Take care of Bubba's fleas.
Best Buy.
Yeah, get him deloused.
Yeah, we need to sanitize his house because he's been getting sick all the time, and God knows.
Well,
but
cut down that goddamn branch finally.
I do have a pole saw. If you want me to cut that sumbitch down.
No, I got the tree in the back out. I gotta. Like I said.
Eventually, he's just gonna take it out with his head. He's getting there.
He's gonna go Hulk.
I'll hit it. I'll hit it and I'll lay down, and nobody will hear me yell anyway. So I'll be down there for days.
My money's on Bubba. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think he can take the tree. I think he can take
Bubba versus the tree.
Hey guys, I got anger issues galore, man. People just piss me off all the time anymore.
We know. Eden Park
7 to
knows.
3.
Sheets knows.
Well. Speaking of sheets,
Oh,
I
good.
went-
We get a Sheets update.
Yeah, the sheets update.
Sweet.
I went and got a breakfast wrap, like with eggs, because I wanted some eggs and protein. Because I'm
Like
trying
this morning?
to eat a little. No, I had it for supper. I had
Okay.
not a lot, but honestly, the wrap was like this big, like this thick. Usually they're, you know what I mean, a little thicker.
Yeah.
A
So
little hefty. They got some girth to
Yeah.
them, you know?
so so the new guys that they hired on 4th Street Sheets, my wrap was pretty shitty. So
He's calling you guys out. The
I'm
number
calling
4
you out.
podcast in
He's
Indiana
shitting on
County.
everybody. He's shitting on everybody. Yeah, we're not winning.
Wow. Bang,
This-
bang.
Yeah, we lost. For sure.
Oh
We're-
yeah.
we're
No, we're
shooting
gonna.
on Sheets.
I'm
and-
hoping for the army, the people's army. Bubba,
The Bubba's army?
Bubba likes some thick. I do like a thick wrap. I do like
See,
a thick
Shane
wrap,
knows.
Shane.
He does. And they want the link to the voting. I don't even know. I never got it. So.
I'll give it. I just found it
Well-
out like at 3:38 today. So
Like
If
on the
we
dot,
come-
338. He
No,
knows.
I just-
Yeah, he knows exactly. If we come in 4th, I'm going to go to change.org and start a petition to have 4th place have a tin medal.
4 out of 4.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so
It
we
is
know
what
the
it is.
Steelers Realm podcast. Who's the
Steelers
other
Realm
two?
podcast. The other podcast is. Hold on. Oh, well, I can't get. Well, you know what? I'll get on real quick. Hold on. It is. Let me
Should
look
be
because
good.
there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
I do. And I want to thank people that shared us, like Larry and Shane and people.
Oh, yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Vote. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only time I was told that I use ladies and gentlemen in all the podcasting like 1,000 times.
Who critiqued you on that? Your
My one
bride?
buddy Steele,
Oh.
and he's like, "Hey, Bubba, knock it off with the."
What does he
ladies
want
and
you to
gentlemen."
say?
I don't. He's like, "Holy heck!" Like you. do
You're
it
just
1,000
being
times.
cordial.
I don't know. Yeah, cordial. I'm
Ladies,
getting there.
gentlemen, aliens. What else?
Okay, the podcast is Guided Awakings, which I don't have any clue what that is. Could be a daytime drama about soap operas. Steelers Realm, which we know that's our boys at Steelers Realm. The greatest
Blowing up
song
recently.
ever
Mhm.
sung poorly. That's the karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the karaoke one. And then the greatest, the people's champion, the Triple B Experience. 4.
Who are they?
4. I don't know who they are, but I know they got shit to talk about.
That's right.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Well,
Quit stealing my catchphrases. We're
I
not there
know.
yet.
That's yours.
Anyway,
You didn't say it, but
how does the karaoke one go? Like, how does that work?
they do karaoke and they
Like on the podcast?
I think so. Yeah, they're pretty good too. Like we have some stiff competition,
And thick and stiff. So
thick
wait,
and stiff. But
Bubba,
don't get a wrap from 4th Street Sheets in the afternoon. 'Cause
So I should
You'll
have
get
got a
stiff.
Wapaho, man.
I did, but I wanted to try. I just wanted to eat some eggs and steak and try to eat. I didn't want too much carbs, to be honest with you. So let me get back to our Facebook show here so I can see all the people and give them acknowledgement and thank them for showing up.
Okay, well, you
So,
do that. I'll finish the
I'm back
spiel
on
here.
Go ahead.
I said it once, say it again. We're not just a podcast, we're an experience. Bubba's got fleas. There's nothing better than that, right? Anyway,
I'm Big Clifford. Big Clifford.
I guess enough with the banner because we've got shit to say. Right?
Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So what do you guys want to
10 minutes on Bubba's Fleas.
That's the best part.
Hi,
of Bubba's
Mitchell.
life. Bubba's
Yeah.
life is like reality TV. We should
Hey,
just
hey.
record that.
Let me tell you a little story before we go here because
Please.
I know we got shit to talk about.
Well,
Well,
not really.
I was sick Friday. I was sick Friday, and John Berthenol's flight was delayed.
Yeah.
So
hold on.
let me-
Backtrack.
Okay.
Just real
Okay.
quick. Let me keep you on task. So Friday you were scheduled to go to the Steel City Con. Let's catch everybody up.
I was
right?
going to go to the Steel City Con in the evening, and
Okay.
I wasn't feeling
you were
good.
sick.
I was sick. Yes.
But okay.
Hopefully they never crack that code, Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I was sick. Hey, I had a headache. I did. I was sick, but I wasn't feeling good. It's hard for me to eat greasy
Mitchell.
food anymore. So
What's up, man?
It's hard for me to eat.
Okay.
But anyway, Saturday I went to work and I went to the Steel City Con after that. Me and Tammy went down, and guys, $45 a piece for tickets.
Jeez.
That's just to walk through the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just to walk through the door. Sting was already gone. A little after 4, Darby Allin was already gone. No wrestlers at 10 after 4. Patang patong, you know? So, and Berthenol's line was
The
from
size of
here. Oh my God, from here to Kentucky. Like it was. I walked around 3 times and I was like, I'm getting fucking pissed. And Tammy's like, you better get in line. And the thing about it, though, I made connections. I was networking because,
Of course you were.
Yes, I was. The night before, this girl on Steel City Con, she had a picture with John Berthenol, and she's like, I'll be with John all weekend, taking his money and this and that. And then I private messenger. I'm like, hey, he didn't, Friday he wasn't doing autographs. I said, I work. I said, I'll come down. Is it feasible and viable for me to get there? She's like, look, get in line as soon as you get there, which I didn't listen to her because I rolled around 3 times. But I went up to her and I said, hey, I just want to thank you. And she was awesome. I just want to thank you for helping me out. And then I found Tammy's like, get in line. So I got in line, I was talking to the other person, the other girl. She had a great story. She was talking about wrestling and her dad passed away and stuff, which was heartfelt. Okay. And then the other girl was taking people's to put for the Post-its on the autograph stuff. So I got a John Berthenol Punisher.
Hey, where's your gloves?
Right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll take the paste. It'll come off when I put it in a frame, people. But
everybody was concerned. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, "What do you want? What do you want John to say?" And I'm like, just put 2 Bubba." She's like, "Oh, that's awesome." I was like, "My mother don't think so," and she never did. So, and then Berthenol, I met a lot of people in my life, celebrities, whatever, you know what I mean? But he is the most down-to-earth guy I have ever met. He autographed everybody's stuff in line. They shut the line off and made sure everybody's autograph was signed.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
And I was like, look, from one fellow podcaster to another, can I get you to put a shout out to my podcast, The Triple B Experience? He's like, look, let me sign all these autographs and come back. And he goes, I'll do it for you.
Oh, that's
wow.
And then the great video that I sent you, Mav, he did it so fast because he's a Hollywood actor.
Maybe he had to poop.
It was over before I pressed fucking play. He was done. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't get it. Can you do that? Yeah. So
the first part cut off of the beginning. So we just caught the end. And then you asked him to do it again. And then he got the other half. And then the back half of it cut off. So I just split them and flip them.
It's okay. He was listening, and then he had Johnny Cash. He was listening to music. But anyway, that was my story about cool. Steel City Con of meeting Berthenol and that's
awesome.
Yeah. So that was my second. That's my second MCU actor that I met because I met Michael Rooker, and he was drunk and he was putting the moves on Tammy that day we met him, but it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
Okay, yep. So that was my story.
Well, no, that's great. That's perfect. So who at the Steel City Con gave you fleas? I just want to. Who do you think?
I'm telling you, I'm allergic to my. I have to be allergic to my. No.
Okay.
No, you heard it here first. John Berthenol spreading fleas.
I'm telling you, it's my propranolol.
It was not John Berthenol that gave Bubba fleas.
Well, I think you have to take your You're supposed to take your medication every day, and I don't like to pop pills. So when I have a couple days that I don't take the propranolol,
he crushes them.
I think I sniff them, but this is the effects that I get. It's yes. Okay.
Let's just admit that you forget to take them. It's not that you don't like taking them. You just forget.
I don't know. I don't like to take them. I don't like to take anything.
Tammy has to sneak them into food like with the dog.
It's applesauce. Peanut butter.
Abby eats everything, but our dog is very, very old, and we have to watch what we feed her.
Come and get me, Bubba.
Yeah,
Craig. Yeah, that's all Bubba's got to say.
Oh yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah.
How old was he? He was only like
67.
He looked
Yeah.
way older, I think.
Yeah, I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, but no, good call out there.
Mhm.
Did
awesome.
you see that picture of him, Bob Saget, and Louis Anderson 3 months ago? That's the
No.
picture that's flying on social media that I seen that was taken 3 months ago.
You know what?
That's sad.
Bet you they had fleas.
They probably had
Probably.
fleas. Yeah. Hey, Todd. Hey, Shieldsy. Thanks for tuning in.
Anyway, Bubba, we love you. I just
I
want you
know.
to know that.
To pieces.
Yeah. With or without fleas.
Mhm.
But anyway, keep
Preferably
your fleas in Indiana
without.
County.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's twice I said that. That's because I didn't take my medication.
Well, we need to get Bubba like a pill box, like separate his pills for
I
him.
take like seven
set
pills
timers.
now.
Oh.
Wait till you guys get older, man. It
Nah,
sucks.
I feel old.
Hey, I feel old
Sucks.
enough, buddy. I don't need to get any older.
Hey,
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah,
Len from LA Diamond is in the house watching the show.
Nice.
He has a great
what's up?
podcast.
Nice.
On the Living Room Champs podcast. They do sports. They do football. They do wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
you
listen
guys.
to 'em.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks for tuning in.
That's why I look stuff on my phone because then I can see as I look around. So
Sounds good,
All
Bubba.
right, so gentlemen, let's
17 minutes of me talking. Yeah,
Well, that's fine.
All of us.
That's the good stuff. You know what
That's
I
the
mean?
Yeah.
banter. That's
That's
what's going to keep the people coming back.
Well, that's the people that are going to keep voting for us for the best
Yeah.
podcast in Indiana County.
Yep.
You get a plaque. I'll be up there by Jimmy Stewart's statue.
How are you going to accept the award, Bubba?
Drunk. I'm gonna get so blitzed.
That was perfect.
Yep. I want to thank all the little people because I know I'm little too, but I have to go to the bigger size men warehouse to get clothes. But that's how it goes.
Littlest big person in Indiana
Ah.
County.
That's right.
That guy in little suit. That's what they keep telling me.
Another
Bubba will be
A+ show.
I will be holding, Bob's Pizza and a lightsaber. Okay, but
Well,
what
we'll
do you
get.
have?
Hey, we'll
You
get
have
Bob,
sleeves?
well, when we win, we'll go
Probably
to
not.
I think you should wear that shirt with a tie.
Pickle red.
I think that'd be
Clip
great.
on.
Bubba will be itching.
Have it hanging way down here.
I'll be slopping Bob's Pizza and a
I can't
lightsaber
tie
everywhere.
to save my life. I never could.
I have,
Hey,
to use, I have to use YouTube. That's what YouTube's for.
After it breaks
not for,
7.
Podcasts like these, it's for how to do shit, like tying ties,
yeah.
and,
Yeah.
the useful stuff in the world.
Fixing cars and doing plumbing.
Fuck that.
That's how I do all my pulp culture because I watch it all.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's true. That's true. Anyway, gentlemen, we have
man.
not been able to. Last week we missed a week. I wasn't able to do it during the week because I had to work and do stuff, and then Bubba couldn't do it on the weekend because he was getting fleas at the Steel City Con.
Yeah, from John Berthenol.
No, it was not John Berthenol, please.
No, it wasn't. It was the other.
We're just joking. It was not Johnny. It was
Hey, don't ever.
Hey, I'd love to have Chevy Chase on this podcast.
I love to have Chevy Chase this podcast too, but I didn't see him because I didn't know where he was at. And then I didn't see. You know who I saw? I saw Heather Thomas, the Fall Guy. So,
I don't know. Maybe that's why Sting and Darby left,
they knew I was coming.
or they had fleas.
I wanted to see.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe Darby spread the fleas.
maybe because he's a skateboarder. So,
Wow. Well, there goes some votes.
well, I can't get on a skateboard because A, I'll break it, and then B, I'll hit my head.
You're
and
saying
then
you're jealous.
The propranolol that I didn't take for 2 days that made me itchy will fuck me up because I didn't take it. People probably think I'm taking something right now on this podcast.
Yeah,
I do.
Nothing. Pure energy, man. Pure energy.
God bless you, Bubba.
Wasn't that a tag team? Pure energy. That was high energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
high energy.
Pure energy was their distant cousins from Canada.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Craig. Thanks for liking and sharing. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Bubba's bank account's going to be drained after he tries to pay everybody to vote for us. So your check will be in the mail, guys.
Yep.
Your check will be in the mail.
Yeah, I'll have to work more overtime. Oh, they tax the hell out of me.
Well, you got to get ahead of the Geek Squad too.
Yeah, you got to pay them back.
I don't
$400. Cheapskate.
Yeah. And his name's Michael. That's his name on my email.
That sounds shady.
It is shady.
Michael.
I just wanted to
Say
check my
Michael.
account. That's all. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh.
Well,
now Bubba's ready.
I haven't seen you guys in a while, so
Yeah.
We're just trying to catch up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Last week we missed a week. We missed you all. Hope you missed us too.
Yeah.
And because
go
we
ahead.
weren't here last week, we never got to talk about the fallout of Wrestlemania. If
I
anybody's
was just
interested
gonna
in
go.
that.
That's where I was. What are you guys still on my shit for tonight?
Oh, I'm
sorry.
You
no, it's all
posted
good.
it.
We're getting there. It's good.
I think we're just locked in tonight. That's all.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Better being locked out.
Bubba's
true.
dad joke of the night.
Oh,
But anyway.
I've been watching a lot of Rodney Dangerfield stuff lately. Okay,
You have too much time on your hands, man.
I did. Well, no, not really. I do it when I stretch. But
There you go.
Okay, guys. So, what did we think of WrestleMania here? Let's start with night one. I was off in the middle of nowhere for night one. I did catch highlights. I didn't make it a point to go back and watch it. I did catch night two. However, my first question is though I want to ask you a question about the Hall of Fame because I wanted to go back and watch it, but I couldn't find it on the lovely Peacock.
that channel's terrible for this stuff.
But I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's there or not. But
It is.
It is. I couldn't find it. I looked. I don't know. Weird. But was the Undertaker's speech like just basically he got a big pop for like a half hour and then he just kind of put on the hat and the jacket and said never say never, or what happened? I don't know.
I didn't watch it. I'm not super into the Hall of Fame. So.
I love the Hall of Fame. I think it was one of the great. His 3 points on his speech was very, very good. He made 3 points.
Did he have a speech?
Yes, he had a speech because
he did.
Because he's born again and he talks at I believe at a lot of services because he had the headpiece. He walked around in the ring and he was talking and looking at the crowd. So it was. I seen it twice. So because I watched it at work too, but it was a group. But anyway, his 3 points and he told a story on every point, and he thanked like his boys from his group, like the Godfather.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Rikishi,
and Yokozuna. So I mean, he thanked a lot of people, and he mentioned.
Yeah, didn't he mention a lot of the guys he worked with through the years too?
Crush. He mentioned Crush.
He mentioned Austin too, didn't he?
I don't know, but I know he mentioned Crush because the last time he said when Bryan Adams called him up, he called him down to Florida to go hit concrete with his fists. And he was like, this is the craziest thing. But he went to hang out with his boy. And you know what I mean? And he goes, that's the last time he ever seen him.
Okay.
So
I remember him. I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlights, and he thanked Kane.
Yeah.
I thought he thanked Austin and Rock, but I wasn't 100% on that. And then, weirdly enough, and his daughter kind of threw some shade out there at him on Twitter about it. Noel, he didn't mention Mankind, McFoley at all, which is crazy because their career paths.
Vince did.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vince, and when he introduced him, he put out probably everybody he ever wrestled.
Right. He said,
yeah,
he did it real quickly because he didn't want to be interrupted. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody screamed, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince is a genius.
Yeah. I mean, everybody was a short speech. The Steiners, I mean, I thought Scott was going to be edited or take over. He had a nice little story, and they weren't on. None of the guys were on very long. Yeah. The Warrior Award, that was good. His wife showed up, and his tag team partner from Crime Time escorted them to the ring, and they did the Crime Time handshake, and he just rolled out. He didn't say nothing, and he rolled out. And actually, he was at Steel City Con this past weekend.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was good. I always like watching them. I really do because to me,
I did too. Yeah.
I just it's.
I'll try to go back and find it.
Yeah. Good luck.
But anyway, I was just curious about that.
super amped that the Steiners got in because there was a lot of controversy about that. And
You literally just said that a week before.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what side the controversy, because I thought it was Scott that was saying no, and then I saw something after that they made the announcement that Vince was the one saying no. So I don't know who to believe, but all I know is they're in the Hall of Fame now, and that possibly means action figures of them finally.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
they got his kid working there too, so that's
Mhm.
just
Yep.
you know, he'll be
They
there.
need to
for
give
a
him the
long time.
name.
Yeah.
They need to get rid of that breaker. That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
But anyway, so that was the Hall of Fame.
thanks for
Yeah,
watching,
Hall of
Steve.
Night one. Well, let's say this. What night did you feel was better, one or two? And I can't answer this, so
I liked one better.
I
like
like one too.
But I want to give a shout out to NXT because that aired early on Saturday also. They did an NXT in the afternoon,
That's too
and it was
much.
pretty solid.
It's too. I mean, that is a lot. That was a lot of wrestling for me, and I watched everything. I watched everything because actually, before WrestleMania, Ring of Honor's pay-per-view with
Yeah, it was
the
Friday night.
Briscoes and FTR was one of the greatest tag matches I have ever seen in a long time.
I believe it.
yeah,
It was
that's
good,
awesome.
so good.
Well,
And-
that's the kind of wrestling that Ring of Honor was built on,
And then Samoa Joe
Yeah.
come out. So I
Yep.
mean,
which is
That's
wrestling tonight.
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I feel bad for Rick Boogs. I mean, that maneuver you can't. It's hard to do, man. And that was the first match, and
Yeah.
that was just terrible. But he already
Yeah.
got his surgery, and he's resting up and getting ready to rehab.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked night one better for sure.
I did too.
Okay, so that night one was Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. Ooh, boy.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was complete waste for Drew, in my opinion. But Drew did go over. We had the tag match between the Mysterios and Miz and Logan Paul.
That I tell you what, that Logan Paul guy, I don't like that. Those guys, I don't like him and his brother, but they are entertaining and they get a lot of hatred. But now he's a face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he was solid enough.
He looked like
I
he
don't
did a
know.
Good job.
He was a better wrestler than he was a boxer.
Then we had Charlotte versus Ronda. So
That
good to
was
see.
That was stiff as shit.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that was a messy match.
Yeah.
that's the only way that Ronda really knows how to work. So
I'm happy she didn't take the title.
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
me too. But Ronda, she did a few new. I mean, she added to her repertoire. Yeah,
Well, not everything can be a submission.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. But I was glad to see, Charlotte go over on Ronda for once,
Mhm.
So if nothing else, she got a payoff there. Now Ronda can ride off to the sunset and never come back for all I care.
She'll be back. though.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
But then we had the no holds barred match that nobody knew was actual match.
Bubba was champion in that all night long, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. And then, sure enough,
Yep.
Hey, when he come out with those knee braces, I'm like, something's.
that was a good call.
We're getting jiggy with it or something. When he come out with them knee braces, something. He's just going to do a lot more than just a stunner.
Yeah, see, I still thought it was only going to be a stunner, and that blew me away.
Yeah.
Do you guys think
57
that it would have
years
made much of a difference if they would have made, announced it as a match ahead of time?
You mean for like a draw wise, or
Yeah.
It was already going to be a draw, I think.
Yeah, but I mean,
probably
it's Kevin Owens show,
marginally?
whoop-de-doo. If somebody's saying, well, Austin's coming back, you know what I mean? He's going to wrestle. They're going to be like, shit.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have made some sort of a difference because they didn't sell out, did they?
About 77, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you actually advertise that as Austin's wrestling a match,
Mhm.
then I'm sure you get more butts and seats. But I like the way they did it because you outdid expectations for sure.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. And they made it the main event, right? That was smart.
Yeah, yeah, that was a great way to end.
I didn't think it would be. I thought
No.
Charlotte and Ronda would have been the main, and I think that was prior to Saturday night.
Yeah.
Well, because Ronda was pissed about that
Yeah,
when she found out they changed it or they whatever. She almost walked out. If you believe
like
the
she
dirt
should
sheet.
have any say. I mean, come on.
Right.
but they cut the New Day and Sheamus match, they cut it and they put it on Sunday.
And they should have just not even had it.
They should have never even had that.
Or pre-show. I mean, I get you want to get everybody on the card and have as many people perform and get
Everybody
that WrestleMania paycheck and stuff.
They didn't want to get everybody in the card. They didn't even have Finn Balor. He's a champion.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't have Ricochet. They didn't do the Intercontinental or the US.
That's crazy to me.
I don't understand. Yeah, first of all, I don't know how you don't have those guys on the card, which is clearly because you're not worried about putting on good matches. You're just
because
worried
you had
about
Logan Paul, you had
right.
Pat McAfee, and then you had
Pat McAfee earned it.
Johnny
Knoxville.
Yeah.
Well, we also had Lashley and Moss, which I could care less to see. You could have cut that one. Who cares?
Yeah.
Give Ricochet or
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Bobby Lashley beat him though. I mean,
that should have happened.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is terrible.
Yeah,
he can't do anything.
But they had that Andre Battle Royal on SmackDown, which I just don't understand. Just put it on the pre-show. Have it be part of WrestleMania.
I think you guys did say. I just can't remember.
Mad Cappy or
Madcap Moss.
Yeah, Mad Cappy.
Okay. Oh yeah,
terrible. Now they're pushing him. He's not good.
Right. And then we have.
Anyway.
I mean, he has a look, but
different gimmick. Just different gimmick to me.
But and then night 2. We're getting to night 2 here with Craig.
Did we get all of night 1?
Yeah, I think that was it.
I thought Becky and Bianca.
Oh wait,
Bianca
it's not on my.
And Cody was night 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, you're right. The women's match was both women's matches were night 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bianca, that was
a good match. That was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then Bianca got messed up, man. Did you see her face the next day?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that was rough.
Yes. And then Cody and Seth to me.
Yes.
Was
this
the
is
best
how could I miss this one?
That's okay. It's the best pure wrestling match of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that was great. Yeah, it was a great.
That was
match.
The number one match.
Yeah.
Wrestling wise, not entertainment wise.
I think so too.
Wise.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched the first half of the card because you guys said that about Cody and Rollins and then Becky and Bianca. So I did watch those ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens to me and Sami Zayn are the MVPs of WWE right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly. Them and Bayley, like when Bayley she carried the women's division through the pandemic in the Thunderdome era.
When she comes back, it's going to be game on.
But yeah, you said it exactly. And that's Kevin Owens is living out a dream. I mean, they were showing, that picture was everywhere.
Yep.
WrestleMania weekend from him meeting Austin. And he just bumped and sold like crazy for Austin. And it was so good.
Austin took them suplexes at 57 years old. I'm 50.
He gave a few of them, but
I get one bump now. I'm going to be in the Indiana County ER for 6 weeks.
I wouldn't go to that one.
Well,
no, but that's the closest I can go.
Yeah. When it starts and he's doing the mud hole stomp and it doesn't look great, I'm like, uh-oh, come on. Because, we just saw that, what was it, the tag team Undertaker and Kane versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels a few years ago.
Saudi Arabia crap.
Yeah, and that destroyed my childhood watching those guys try to put a match on with each other.
Well, honestly, guys, everybody, since Austin had that last match, anybody that we watched in our your guys' childhood and my, mid whatever
pubic,
they're all gone.
Years are on, yeah,
they're all gone.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
And I always admired that from Austin, that he was one of the few guys that said he was retiring and stayed retired.
He did great, though. He did great.
He did.
It
was just like it was like a diesel. He just had to get going, and then once he got going, I mean, he was great. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. It completely blew my expectations away.
I was happy more with Saturday night, though. That main event was set up perfectly with the Kevin Owens show to the match to him celebrating at the end. The place was electrifying.
Yeah, and that had to feel good for him one more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
In his home state.
Yeah.
But whenever Rollins is standing in the ring, let's pivot here real quick.
Yes.
Okay.
When Rollins standing in the ring, did you think it was going to be Cody or did you not think it was going to be Cody?
Yeah, I thought it was. I believed the reports.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of took that to heart. I was almost heartbroken. I'm like, I don't know what it was.
Why, though?
But I'm like.
Why are you heartbroken? because
I just don't want him. I just didn't want to see him back.
But now the storyline is him doing the story that his dad never did. His dad never got the title, so now he will become a world champion and cement his legacy.
Like that doesn't mean a whole lot now, though. But I mean, the WWE title is.
I know, but still, it's
useless.
But if he gets it and he defends it like he did that TNT TV title, and he actually becomes the best wrestler on the show now.
I'm all for that, but I don't think WWE will let him.
Why?
I don't think because WWE doesn't want to put wrestling matches on. They want to tell stories.
He already messed up Monday when he said it's a belt, not a title, and he called them wrestlers instead of entertainers. So
that's good. That's great.
He probably got a little bit stuff in his contract.
Well, I guess let me put it this way: WWE is more his style. I feel probably in a lot of ways, though he did well in Ring of Honor and all that Japan and AEW. WWE is more his style, but it's just like a piece of me, just like, and even my wife said, "Is that Cody Rhodes?" I'm like, "Yeah."
No way.
Like, wait, yeah, she's like, "Why would he go back there?" I'm like, you pay attention to me.
Money. He's gonna have more dates, but the wrestling.
I don't think it's the money. I think it's what you're talking about, Bubba. I think he wants to go back to the company that probably treated him like he wasn't good enough and be their champ
and rub it in their face. Yeah,
everybody to a degree. Now, I think the really young class, like a lot of these young guys in AEW and stuff, they might not have this, but every wrestler up to a certain point, you want to be a champion in WWE. Like that was what you grew up. Yeah. That was the mainstay. That's like, look at AJ. You know, he won't leave. He's going to wrestle there till he retires now, probably.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that was as much of a Ring of Honor TNA guy than Impact as he was his whole life. As soon as he finally knew it was time, you got to go win the WWE title.
But the thing is, like I said, WWE is global. Everybody else is one country.
National.
National, global.
Here's the thing: when you get older, you think you'd want to do less global.
But I think but I said,
well, Cody's still in his prime.
Yeah, this storyline is good, but I don't want him coming out every week talking about how he's going to win a title because of his dad.
I don't want that.
That'll be a little old. That was good.
And I don't want them. Yeah, and I don't want them putting him on every second of TV either. Like, leave us wanting more of him.
Roderick Strong's wife just showed up on AEW.
Yeah, she's wrestling Sky Blue tonight, I think.
Who's?
Roderick Strong's wife.
Marina Shaffer, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
yeah.
She's another one that's stiff.
She was in Ronda's crew. Yeah, she was an MMA fighter.
Everybody just getting jobs, though. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
but to what you were saying, Gary, I love the build up to the entrance for Cody. Yeah. And whether I wanted to see him in WWE or not, they did it great because they let that sit for so long. And then before there was any music or anything and all the pyro went off, I was like, it's Cody. Because that was his trademark in AEW. He loves the pyro or whatever the deal is, but he always has a huge pyro for his entrance. I was like, oh, fuck, it's Cody. And then they had the graphic
on the contract.
Yeah.
Well, all you hear that, that beginning of that song is, wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than one.
And then they had his logo as one of those dumb 3D graphics.
God, it's like, that's worse than Fox and their stupid robot things. Oh my, like that is terrible. Roman Reigns was terrible. His graphic. Yeah. That was awful. That. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Loretta, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
hello.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for all tuning in. So,
absolutely.
But night one was cool. And I'd probably be a liar if I don't admit that night one also gets a little bit of a shine because it's a Saturday night. I don't got to get up for work the next day. Like, that's just more fun.
Before we move on. So a couple of days prior to that, like the same week leading up to WrestleMania, Triple H goes on and talks to Stephen A. Smith, says about his retirement. And he mentioned in that interview, I don't know if you saw it, that he was supposed to have a match at WrestleMania this year.
It probably would have been Cody.
It would have been Cody.
I believe so too.
I guarantee you it would have been Cody. And that is something that would have been building, I think, for a while. And you
Mhm.
notice the next night on Raw, he kind of called him out a little bit. You know,
Yeah,
and
but would they have let Cody go over on Triple H? Because I'm still a
they
little
would have
clipped
had to. They would
when
have had to.
Sting he wouldn't let when they beat Sting in that Mania, which I thought Sting would. I mean, he had his moment at WrestleMania, but still.
Yeah, I mean, you got to let Cody win, but I don't know if that does happen that way. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But this, I think, this sets a weird precedent, though. Depending on how they treat Cody Rhodes in WWE, I wouldn't be shocked to see a few more big names, even maybe homegrown AEW names, jump ship when contracts are up if he gets treated the right way.
I could see MJF.
Absolutely. With you. I mean, he's already done work for them. The
problem is he's a little undersized for Vince.
Yeah.
But I could see MJF jumping if the money was right. You know, there could be a few others, but the thing of it is, Cody will become champion. But I hope they build up to that. I hope they build up to that.
Everybody goes back.
Well, you know,
even
it
when Piper,
it wouldn't happen if he wouldn't have left.
Right.
Wouldn't
but even like even Bryan, even Daniel Bryan, even Moxley, even Jericho. Like when Vince fired Roddy Piper and it was big time and he fired him, he still brought him back again. Like they all come back. Even Piper said, that's where you want to be no matter what, even though I got fired. I'm always going to go back no matter what. I mean, that could be Piper talking, but that is the grandest stage of them all. You know, you're it's different. And it's a sports entertainment thing than AEW because it always is different. It can go different ways where you can get into movies and acting. The Rock, of course.
You know, as you get older, you don't really want that. You know, you don't really want the same style as what the indies offer at this point.
Yeah, and they're not touring. WWE's not touring like they're not going crazy going on tour. I don't think.
I mean, they're still out and about every week. You know what
I
mean?
They?
But yeah,
yeah, they tour. I don't know if they're doing house shows like they were. They are, but I don't know if they're as many in a week as they were before.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows?
And AEW doesn't do house shows, right?
No, it's just basically, you know, they record stuff. They're New Dark, but they do it before like a Dynamite or Rampage.
They'll do like special appearances here and there that aren't Dynamite or Rampage or whatever. But
all the other AEW guys are going independent shows and they're making money. They're still making money.
The house shows are probably going to be like the Ring of Honor. So
yeah,
I mean, if you think about it. So, but hopefully, you know, Ring of Honor does well. You said it was the best show of the weekend, Bub. So
I said, well, the best match was Briscoe's FTR match. That was the best match of all weekend with Cody and Seth and Edge and AJ.
Gotcha. Yeah. And then night two we had, let's see. Of course we had Bobby Lashley and Omos. Johnny Knoxville and Zayn, man, that was
entertaining.
That was something else. Yeah.
And I tell you what, mad props to Sami Zayn.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, really.
Yeah, I mean, God love him.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we had the Fatal 4-Way. Sorry. Bit my tongue. Great.
Oh no.
Fatal 4-Way women's match.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was awful.
It was less of a mess than I thought it was going to be. With that many moving pieces in a women's match. Like, you couldn't have pulled that off 10 years ago.
Well, that's Sasha's first win at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That baffles me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Edge and AJ Styles, which I don't know. Has AJ ever won at a WrestleMania?
I don't think so.
He has.
I like Edge's entrance stuff and his new.
That was badass. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool him having a stable.
I do too. Yeah.
They were talking about Rhea Ripley joining them, but I don't know.
Possibly Ciampa too.
Thank God they saved his name.
For now.
Yeah.
I hope. Oh,
yeah, next thing you know, he'll be Butch or something, and you know.
Oh
gosh, I can't believe they did
I can't wait till they name a wrestler like Cliff Clavin and Sam Malone. It'll be awesome.
And then we had the tag match with New Day, Sheamus.
Terrible.
Not good. Pat McAfee and Austin Theory. I think that exceeded expectations. I think a lot of levels.
It was the most pumped up, and the crowd was so into that match. It was.
Oh, they were. Yeah.
Pat McAfee is an MVP in his own right with his podcast and his brand and just being Pat McAfee. And that was his dream. His dream was to be a WWE superstar anyway, then football. And he just happened to play football. And then he just lived his dream because on his podcast show, he has a picture of him and Austin on the corners of the ring saluting with beer on his, if you ever watch his show now, that was a picture. So he lived his dream, and God bless him. I thought he was good, and then I didn't think I knew Vince, and when he took his coat off, I'm like, oh God, but that was bad. And then he's still jacked. He's in great shape, better shape than me. But he should have never did that. He should have never did that match. He could have did something else where Theory was putting the boots to him after the match, and Vince was putting the boots to him, and then Austin come down.
Yeah,
they didn't need a match. That was, but they told Vince, "You're not having a match." And what Vince fucking do? We're having a match anyway.
Yeah,
right?
he did. Yeah, you can't. You're not gonna tell him. No.
You're not telling him what to do.
Right.
I like that they tried to be the voice of reason. That makes me feel a little bit of glimmer of hope or a good feeling that they knew it was a bad idea, but they just couldn't stop him.
Nope.
But no, Pat McAfee. I mean, he's a yinzer. He's one of us.
Good on him.
Right?
Yeah, he come out to that song. What's that song? You guys are the music.
Seven Nation Army.
Yeah, White
Stripes. I wouldn't. Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it was good.
Then Craig, he keeps getting in here twice now, calling out Vince on the terrible reception of the stunner.
The best part was, and I don't know if you saw it, was watching Mick Foley.
I didn't actually click on it. I saw the thumbnail of his reaction.
That was hilarious watching him laugh at that. That was terrible. That was the worst one ever.
But Vince never took those good at all.
Never took it. That was by far the worst.
That was. He went down on his knees.
Terrible.
When he went down like that, that was crazy. It was just time. I think it was timing because when he took the gut to the gut, he went back to the ropes.
Yeah.
And it just took the timing off. And then Austin was laughing about it.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah. He was. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, Austin knows. I mean, he's done it to him how many times now, and they've all looked like garbage.
Right. And they showed it on Raw, but they showed it from the other angles so that you could.
No, they edited the shit out of it. It actually looks almost passable on social media.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but McAfee took one, and he was spitting beer out like a fountain.
Yep.
He took that one, but Theory took it like he oversold it like The Rock and HBK against Hogan.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is
I thought McAfee oversold it too, but I thought it looked great. I thought it was great.
Yeah, because at that point, I'm like, is Austin going to stun McAfee? And like, DTA, whatever, is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it? Because they're both faces and they're celebrating together. That's one of those things where you want to take a stunner from Stone Cold, and that isn't an option.
And that was 99% of the time. That was a big pop too. That was a huge pop.
Yeah, everybody knew it was just for fun. So what the hell?
Yeah. And then, gentlemen, do you think it was the right move to put Roman over Brock?
Mm-hmm.
I do too.
I think Brock got mad and went home. From what I hear, I don't know how true it is, but I
can't believe that.
I don't know how true it is.
Brock's such a team player about all this now.
I don't know what happened, but
I like Brock's new persona.
I actually do. I don't hate it.
Because he looks like somebody that would come out of Indiana County. It's not the love.
He's carrying on. He's having a good time while he's out there. But I love this Roman Reigns program, even though it's not enough to get me to watch it every week. Like, the fact that he's had this title as long as he has, and you guys know me, I was never a Roman Reigns fan until they finally turned him heel. And
I never minded Roman.
I don't like to be told what to. I don't like.
You didn't like him because Tammy likes him.
Tammy loves him.
And you were jealous, just like you're jealous of skateboarders.
I'm not.
I'm not jealous. I mean, this is dumb because obviously I'm no catch here or anything, but I'm not the one on TV. I think he looks
you're man
goofy.
Enough to not wear sleeves. That's
right.
Way to go, Bubba. That's right.
I think he looked goofy when he didn't have the full beard and he had like those buck teeth or whatever before he got the fake teeth put in. Like, he's put a lot into this character now of him being this heel and head of the table. And the fact that they've run with it as long as they have, and he's beat guys that he has, and going over on Lesnar, which I heard they both got hurt in that match too.
Yeah,
I heard Lesnar got hurt pretty early on and worked through it. But from what I understand, Lesnar has never, since he's come back, he's never had a problem putting anybody over as long as it made sense. And
that's all I know because I read a couple of stuff and I read more than one. So I don't know how.
I mean, I was speculating that The Rock was going to show up at the end of that too, and they were going to set up for that, send everybody home happy.
You know where they set this up at?
On the TV show.
The TV show, The Young Rock. They set this up, and Roman is going to go over on The Rock.
Oh, he has to.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
And I don't know. He's going to have it, and he's going to break all these records until he goes and beats The Rock. But I don't know if somebody beats him in the meantime, takes it for. I don't know if they're going to let the Universal Championship have a tournament, or is he just the champion they just need one champion anyway. I don't. Yeah, I don't go for two champions.
You could somehow creatively take it off him and get Cody Rhodes in the mix, and then have Roman Reigns and The Rock. But there was his wife and mom were both at WrestleMania.
Who, The Rock's?
Yeah. So that's why a lot of people were speculating he's going to be there. His mom, I can see his mom going to all of them anyway. She always goes to Hall of Fame and all that stuff.
The whole family's involved.
He's in better shape now than he was when he wrestled. That's a sad part.
Yeah. But I don't
drinking his tequila.
I'm not a fan of the part-timers coming in and taking the belts.
you have his tequila?
I do. This is the one of the bottles isn't open. I have the silver and the gold in the freezer too.
Oh wow! See, I can't do tequila.
It's been in there for a long time because I don't.
You don't pate.
I don't. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Well,
they were gifts. And
hey, Jeff, thanks for tuning in.
So, but it is good tequila.
Yeah. It's The Rock's not going to put his name on something that's shitty.
Absolutely not, man. They were
disputed. I don't know. His movies would say otherwise.
Rampage.
He's not a bad. He's not terrible.
He's not good either, though.
The fairy. What was the one? The Tooth Fairy one.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, that was a Disney one.
Skyscraper wasn't very good. No, San Andreas.
I'm not. I like one night of WrestleMania though. I don't like.
I do not. Oh, I love 2 nights. That like when Wrestle Kingdom does that, and then you have your, oh my God, what Ebola.
It's just too much.
Who's that? Gorilla Pro Wrestling Gorilla PWG.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love the multi-night format, and the fact that WrestleMania is doing it, like the biggest, wrestling event of the year, sports entertainment event of the year. I love it.
I like the old Crockett Cup back in the 80s because they had to crown a Crockett Cup winner because they had 40 teams. They couldn't do them in one night, so they had 2 nights. But I just think you're getting everybody on the show, so really you're not getting the best of the best. Where WrestleMania used to be the best of the best. I mean, unless it was WrestleMania 3 when they put everybody on there and they jumped up the numbers to 93,000, and then they put on tag matches that were like shit. So
yeah. Well, one of the best, days of my life was WrestleMania 24/7, or that one member cable
2000 WrestleMania 2000.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
It's 12 hours of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that was.
It started at noon.
Drinking a keg of beer.
It's awesome. But anyway, and what would you grade WrestleMania Night 1?
Ooh, I'd say B plus.
Bubs?
I would say a B plus.
Okay. What would you grade Night 2?
C.
A C plus.
Maybe C minus.
What would you grade overall WrestleMania 2 days?
B.
Yeah.
Maybe B minus. And I think I said this to you guys in a text. Sorry, Bubba, what was yours?
No, go ahead.
I was just, I thought WrestleMania was good last year too. They more or less are doing good with this 2-night format, and they're putting good matches on. They're putting effort into it, it feels like, even when some of the matches are duds and, no surprise when you see them on the card that they don't turn out good. I just wish they would put that much effort into their product year round.
Right. Yeah.
You can feel that they're trying.
Yeah. Well, Bubba, what would you grade your Sheets wrap
today?
Yeah.
A D minus.
D minus. Not even
D minus.
Okay.
D minus.
Get some girth.
But I will say,
I don't think Bubba could give any food an F.
Yeah. Well, I can. I'm a food critic. Yeah. But I would say the best match out of everything I saw last week that was an A+, Briscoe's FTR. A+.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to hunt that down.
Yeah, I need to watch it too. I didn't see it, so mine would be Cody and Seth.
That was good. That was in the 90s. If I was ranking it by numbers, it was B+ almost. Okay. Jason Reese from Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey guys. Brother.
Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. So now, gentlemen, now we got Wrestlemania out of the way and out of our system. Let's talk some Moon Knight here. What do you think?
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd mind.
I like it.
So we did talk about episode 1. So 2 and 3 are up for grabs here tonight, gentlemen. So consistent across the board with the IMDb. First episode was 8.2, second episode 8.2, and the third is 8.3. So pretty consistent, and that's a pretty damn good rating. I will admit, I think this show is beautifully done. I think it's really cool. Like, all the reflections and talking to himself, all that good stuff. But I will be full disclosure. I do not know everything the hell that's going on. I'm like, I know little bits and pieces, but I'm like, what am I watching? It's a beautifully done show. It's entertaining. I really like watching it, but I don't really know the half of it. Right.
You're only catching glimpses of his character.
We don't know everything yet either. Yeah.
Craziness. Like it's, I don't know if it's just because I don't know his backstory. Like I don't know. They're not starting from the beginning. I can tell you that.
No, but they're the third episode when we talk about that, they're incorporating his introduction into comics in a little bit of the third episode. So, and you have to know. There's a lot of stuff to know, and I don't know a lot of Khonshu, and I don't know a lot of the Egyptian MCU stuff. I know a lot of stuff, but I also know that Moon Knight, when he's Mr. Knight, it's not the Stephen Grant in the comic books. They've done something different in the TV show because they're incorporating these different personalities and the inner struggle. Okay, there's not a struggle in the comic books. They just have different personalities because he's doing different stuff, and he goes in character or in different personality when he's like Grant or Lockley or Spectre.
I think by the end there won't be a struggle, though. I think that's.
I don't think so either.
We started to see like a little bit of collaboration there. It was like
the very end of
right. Yeah.
Well,
and Mark would take back over, but
Stephen Grant fucks him up when he's in a fight because he's kicking ass, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, you gotta let it. Don't touch him. Don't." I'm like, "Dude, you're messing. Let him go."
So did he have the accent in the comics? Did I hear you say that he didn't? They just did that to help distinguish the two.
They did not have any accent.
Well, I mean,
how would we know?
I mean, it makes
how
sense.
would we know?
Because we know because in a comic book it was based in New York, and he was a millionaire, and he was a mercenary, and he was a taxi driver. So if the taxi driver was like, "Hey, how you?" Pip pip cheerio, New York, let's go. No,
straight from Mary Poppins.
Yeah. It's not very good, but they did it differently when they put him over in England,
London,
and it's different. So everything of the TV show that they're doing is different than the comic book,
but
it's just way different.
I mean, it's good. Again,
it's very good.
It doesn't need to be a slave to the comics, and that's
not.
I think this is the best way to get the general audience into Moon Knight, and they're doing right. And they're, like you said, Mr. Knight was a fourth persona. He wasn't just Stephen Grant in a suit. He was a whole separate persona.
I wanted to ask you guys about that.
Yeah. By doing that, they're doing this thing that Disney and Kevin Feige like to do where, because maybe you don't have the time to include everything, you kind of roll it together so that at least you included a nod to the comic origin or whatever.
Right.
So we're not getting the actual portrayal of Mr. Knight, but we are getting the look, which is awesome. Looks great on live action.
Oh my God, yeah. Like he perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, why does Steve get the Mr. Knight and Mark gets the Moon Knight? Like,
it seems like just a characterization they've done with the show because Steve is more mild mannered,
Yep.
and he's
more of a gentleman, so he gets the suit.
Well, and then he kept getting told put on the suit in episode 2, and he didn't know what that meant, so he literally just conjured a suit. That was good, yeah. Which are figures of both of those coming out, and reviewers have them already. Blows my mind.
How does that work?
They don't come out till next year, but
see,
these people with the hookups.
Oh, our podcast got whatever. We don't get any hookups. We don't get to watch Moon Knight before anybody else. You don't
I can't even get a girthy.
I don't get a good breakfast wrap at Sheets. I got one time a Dairy Queen Blizzard for free. Hey Dan, thanks for tuning in.
There we go.
If you show up drunk to get the tin medal for 4th place, people will start throwing things at us left and right, I'm sure.
The tin medal. Oh my. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Those people have been doing stuff for years, though.
I mean, I'm okay. Like I told the guy from the radio station, it is a grassroots campaign. And no offense, I wasn't paying to get votes. I would just tell people in the masses to vote. So
yes.
Well, hey Maria, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in.
To get back on the tracks here, episode 2 was really good. I liked when he found the storage container, and I got to really rack my brain to remember a week ago now at this point, but that was the episode where he found the storage container. And
yes,
like
the Mark Spector stuff. Yes,
right. And like you said, Gary, the how they incorporate his reflection on any kind of reflective surfaces is wonderful. I love that.
Because that's way different than a comic book. In a comic book,
right,
it's there's no reflection or them talking to each other. It's just, it's more of dynamics for the TV show, which brings out these characters, and it's dynamic.
It's a cinematic portrayal, and him finding his ex-wife or Mark Spector's soon-to-be ex-wife or whatever, and I like which is kind of she is, and this is kind of getting into episode 3 also, but I like the relationship where seems like she's developing feelings for Stephen Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she doesn't have them any for Mark Spector. That's interesting. That's
for sure
a neat story dynamic there.
But also too, she is part of the character in the comic book. This is a new character.
Mm-hmm.
She is part of the comic book of the father-daughter character rolled into one. She's the archaeologist and the wife. Now she's the wife. She was never the wife in the comic book. So they combined that and did that a little differently. So, and she's been in episode 3, because I was watching the Easter eggs and stuff. She was doing a lot of stuff of.
You're not supposed to say that, Bubba.
What?
You just got the stuff on the top of your head.
Right. You're a genius.
Oh, no.
He steals everything from YouTube.
No, I watch
That's what he's saying.
No, because I want to make sure I get my facts straight.
Yeah. No, I just wanted you to pretend like the other people that make stuff that this every bit of it through and through, and you don't have to research. I like all those posers on YouTube.
Well, it's not because I am one of the smartest motherfuckers that I know.
You're a real genius.
I love that.
Yeah, my grammar sucks. I can't remember nothing.
That it does.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot to take my pills and I'm all itchy. I don't have fleas. Yes, yeah.
Hey, what are you saying? We're calling you. Hey, listen.
No, I love you guys.
We're just trying to make this show fun. That's all.
No, it is. I mean,
maybe next year we get 3rd place.
It takes me 17 years to put an APWF DVD on the computer and put it out there. Yeah.
Hey, that has nothing to do with me. Okay,
no, it has something to do with me.
I've had that Doctor Strange unboxing done for like 3 weeks now, and it hasn't made its way onto YouTube either yet. So
I thought you were saving that for.
Well, I'm going to do the movie one for when the movie comes out, but I have a comic one I got.
Where are you guys going?
Friday. the Friday it comes out.
Yeah, because Shane got tickets. I'm going Friday.
Oh, cool. Which one?
Oh
Where are
my
you going?
gosh. We have a date.
Where are you going?
I think we're going
Same
to
place as us.
Same place as you guys are.
Oh, cool. What showing?
7
Same show.
o'clock.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba's buying
Yeah.
the popcorn.
Yeah.
Woo!
It won't taste like plastic.
Never
like
mind.
Indiana. But
He has to pay Geek Squad. He don't have
Yeah.
no money for
I'll
popcorn.
have money.
Well, how about we swing by Best Buy on our way to the movie
Yeah, we'll
theater
show
and
what's up.
settle this up.
That's right there. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think of? I mean, so far out of the 3 episodes, which episode did you think was the best so far?
3.
Ooh.
3.
It's close between 1 and 3 for me, but 3, you just get to see more of him being badass Moon Knight.
Mhm.
And
Although-
he is badass.
Yeah, with me being a stickler like I am, and I gotta call them like I sees them. The visual effects were not very good in this episode.
I was just gonna ask you what you
Why?
guys felt about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't look good
Okay.
when he was
What?
like a lot of the fight scenes was complete VFX effects, and it just looked fake. It didn't look the effects weren't very good for me.
See, I thought when Spectre was, when they were incorporating Spectre on top of the building when he was going against those 3 individuals,
Mhm.
and I thought you got to see Spectre fight as his mercenary, and he's very.
Oh,
good
that
at
was
hand-to-hand
great.
combat. And
Yeah.
that was good. But then what happened is Grant messes him up, and he gets the shit kicked out of him. All of a sudden, he's in a taxi. So but
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that
when
was good.
But I thought when he turned into Moon Knight and he was getting killed, like getting speared, and shit,
Stabbed,
he
yeah.
was. I was like, holy! But I didn't know because I don't know everything.
I
But
don't
he
think
has
that's comic based. Yeah, I don't
He
think
has-
that's
he
comic
has-
based.
I don't think so either because he doesn't
Yeah.
have powers like that in the comic book. He's not
What-
like Wolverine.
No, and it depends which writer. Like different writers add different things,
Yeah,
but he was more or less a daredevil. He was just a street level
Right,
ground and pound.
right.
Yeah, because the suit wasn't designed like this either. It wasn't
Or is it?
this.
Or is it like looking at my house and pointing up at the stars? if the moon, if the moon has something, it gives them more.
Some
powers,
writers have
maybe?
done that. Yes, some writers have
Okay.
done depending on the cycle of the moon. His powers are increased.
Because I mean, he was like
Um,
Wolverine.
Yeah, which is they said in the episode it's completely based on the suit. He doesn't have those powers. The suit can just heal him,
Okay.
and
Which
that
is
looked
different than the book.
badass, right?
Yeah.
But there was just when he's like flipping around and he's throwing his moon batarang things around, like it just the effects were a little shabby for what I look for out of Disney at this point.
Well, you're
And
the
I'm
movie
sure-
guy, so you would know the
Cable.
graphics. I thought it was okay. I thought it was
Shane
good.
Shane
It
is
was
calling
okay.
you out. He said, "Abel, you're spoiled. They were okay, but think back to Knight Rider. Okay, yeah. So basically, he's thinking. Think about
Yeah,
it.
you're talking 40 years ago, though. That's
Yeah, well,
I mean, look
Hey,
at
Jay.
Endgame, and I know
Shane,
they're
you're
not going to
showing your
have
age,
the.
buddy.
I know they're
showing
not
your
going to have
age.
the budget that Endgame has. Clearly,
Yeah.
obviously,
The A-Team killed
But-
everybody.
Yep.
yeah. You
They're like
look
the
at
Stormtroopers.
WandaVision. You look at the stuff they did in Loki. Big set pieces.
Cable, I kind of agree with you. Like, I'll be honest, where like I don't feel like I want to see the suit look more realistic, not so
Mhm.
CGI. Like that like the face with
Yeah.
the mask. I'm like,
It's like Spawn.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just kind of want it to
And it-
feel a
it
little more
doesn't-
real.
He puts it on. He puts it on in the comic book, and this one it consumes him.
Yeah.
So that's two different things.
Yeah.
Which is a cool
And-
idea. I like
Yeah,
that,
it is.
but it
It's
just looks too.
But
right.
but
I
it
don't
costs-
have any issues with the idea. It's just
But-
they're
But
not
it costs money. But it costs money.
right. But
it
you're
costs
Disney.
Money to do the.
You're
the-
Disney,
Yeah,
though.
right.
Come
Give him-
on.
Give him a suit. Well,
They-
I'm not
Yeah.
Disney, but
They
No, not
just
you,
hemorrhage
but they
money.
are.
They hemorrhage
And I
money.
think they have a practical suit. Like when he's standing still and he's, not posing, but, when he's not doing all the flips and stuff that, take a lot of stunt work and choreography for, the suit looks fine. But then when you can tell they're using CGI in
Mhm.
place of an actual person, in the first episode, it caught me a little bit too, because it's when they're doing the highway chase, or not the highway, but the road chase, and those guys get wiped out by the log timbers.
Right.
That was pretty bad.
That was
Also,
yeah. Yeah,
for
it
what
wasn't
I would
like
expect
smooth.
out of Disney, you know. But I'm nitpicking at that point. Like that's small, you know, in my grand scheme of things. I love the show. At this point, it's early to call it, and I had the same feelings about Hawkeye, and Hawkeye didn't really stick the landing for me. But at this point, if Moon Knight continues its trajectory, this will probably be my favorite Disney Plus show yet. But we're only halfway through it, so
it's deep, man. There's
there's a lot.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke's great.
Well,
he is menacing. I didn't think he was.
Sure. I'm not convinced he's the main villain, though.
Well, as you know me, I read a lot of stuff. There is speculation that Ethan Hawke's character is
Deacon Frost.
No.
Okay.
Victor Von Doom.
Huh.
It's not me, Cable. Don't go crazy. Don't like beat me up around. I'm just saying they did that. They did that because he has all these people that he has in control of. Okay, he's got these mystical powers now, which Victor had these mystical powers because he tried to save his mother.
Eventually, he became a big time mystic.
But he was a mystical when he was trying to save his mom from when she died and stuff. But there was just rumors. Just this is throwing.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
And I would. Ethan Hawke is a very formidable villain, and the way he sweet talked all the gods in the temple. He's a cocky fucking prick.
I don't think that's what it's gonna be, but entertaining the idea. I don't hate that. He's got that level of menace to him still, where I thought, like in the first episode, he's very menacing, and then at the end of the episode, when he brings in that jackal type creature and stuff, I thought he was gonna lose that, and he was gonna start to like ham it up and be a little cartoony. And he hasn't. Like you still hear him walking on glass when he takes steps. Like, you know,
he likes to deal with pain.
Yeah,
he's one character out of one issue of a comic book that has a whole series based around him as a villain.
Yeah,
and they're doing that in the MCU. They're going and pulling obscure characters that've been around for one, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted here.
I understand.
What's going on? What are they doing?
I'm watching the Samoa Joe match. All they've done is chop the shit out of each other, and they're both red, like beat red.
Who's he working?
Suzuki.
Yeah.
Minoru Suzuki.
Yes.
Oh, is that for the Ring of Honor
television
title? Yes. Okay.
Suzuki. Terrible. So, but it's just like. I mean, Suzuki's a legend, man. I mean,
but that's his game. Is just
Samoa Joe. They're gonna push Samoa Joe, and they need to push him to the Hilton and let him be something.
Yeah, because I mean, he's the oldest out of all of those guys that were in those Ring of Honor, the early years of Ring of Honor. Isn't he like 45?
Who? Samoa Joe?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's.
I'm not sure.
45. He looks good.
I think he is. I could be wrong.
Well, I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah.
But we only have 3 more episodes, and they got to tie the Werewolf Halloween special in there somewhere.
43 Cable.
Oh, okay.
You were close. So.
Okay.
Oh, way to go.
Shane says Ethan Hawke is fire for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, he said something about Mandalorian.
Yeah. Shane, we'll get into Mando closer to Mando.
There's been a lot of shit on the Star Wars stuff.
We got to get to the Kenobi first. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll
absolutely. But yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that for sure. But yeah, what else? What else with Moon Knight? Anything else you want to chat about?
I just I got his figure because I got it.
You finally got it.
I got one, but because everything that Moon Knight is very, very expensive. Like this is
my loss. Though.
This is what I got the other day.
Nice.
Yeah. And
nice.
this
so wait,
this
it has
cover,
the Punisher. It has.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
the Punisher and Moon Knight has tagged up in a lot of stuff.
What's the connection with Captain America?
There is no Captain America connection.
No, what I'm saying, there is a connection because when I was at the comic book store the other day getting Jim Rudd's Hulk,
Grand Design.
The Grand Design.
Mhm.
Very good,
There
very good
was
comic.
a
I read it.
complete graphic novel of Moon Knight, and it had Captain America and Moon Knight on it.
I'm not sure.
I mean, Moon Knight's been part of the Avengers lineups, but that was more
cover.
recent.
Oh, nice. That looks more like a Spawn kind of comic.
Like David Finch did this. He drew it. But when Stephen Platt drew Moon Knight, it is very, very expensive. And I don't have any. I might have one or two. Like I saw the first appearance of Moon Knight at Steel City Con going for $2,700. Werewolf by Night number 32.
Yeah, but that part of that is convention prices, because like you were sending me what the action figures were.
Yeah,
those figures are not going for that onto eBay and stuff.
I know, but they were. I'm telling you, they were like,
because it's easier. You have them right in front of you. It's tempting to just pick it up instead of trying to find it online and stuff. So I'm sure they get a lot of people that way.
Well, we have a lot of this whole summer. We've got comic book and toy conventions to go to, and we, I've been trying to network, and hopefully we can, do some stuff we got on the back burner, and especially the three of us can actually do something and actually put it on a video would be great.
Absolutely.
So, and then I would buy some more Moon Knight if I can get good prices though.
But yeah, hopefully July we get to go to that one. You gentlemen get to go to one here, which I won't say, but I won't be around. But we'll get to that. But that'll be fun. But
that is going to be exciting.
We have some cool stuff coming up. Actually,
we do. I'm just trying to do phone calls and do whatever I can. Well, I mean, I'm always networking, and
hey, you got us a shout out from John Bernthal. That's
right,
pretty damn good.
Well, and I'm going to get us something from the $1 Million Man next week because he's doing a seminar. He's going to do a church thing.
Probably going to that.
Bubba's going to go to church.
I'm going to church.
He's going to spread his fleas.
Oh, the $1 Million church.
He's going to spread his fleas at the church. Oh,
yeah, Shane. That's the Toy Con, July 9th, the Butler Toy Con, because they're bringing Shannon Moore from 3 Count up, and I figure that's a little closer to go to than the one down by Waynesburg on July 9th. And then I figure that's pretty close to you guys and everybody.
Yeah, that's only like 45 minutes away from.
Yeah, that's something.
I mean, I'm closer to you, Bubba.
Right.
Than...
me and you. No, how far are you from Butler?
Me?
No.
Cable?
Me and Cable or get together, and then Mav, how far are you?
He's just pointing. Pronouns, pal.
You can be pointing to any of us. I don't know.
How far are you away from Mav? Butler. How far away are you from Butler?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let me look.
Probably like an hour.
I'm thinking it's an hour.
But... Oh, okay. So
that's cooler having a toy convention in Butler.
Yeah,
there's nothing in Butler but Still Mills.
Exactly 1 hour.
Okay. Yeah, because there's another one down by Waynesburg, which is 2 hours for me. And then I don't know, maybe if I can go in the morning, but I'm asking, you're asking too much for me to go to.
Well, first things first, we got a big movie coming out that I think will be the next time we see each other in person. And it's going to be the whole gang. So that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Shane said he's 5 miles from Butler.
Shane,
he lives down Butler.
Where the heck are you at, Shane? Where exactly
5 miles from Butler.
I'm not going to announce it on the the podcast. Well, I'm just curious.
Oh, he wrote it.
Where?
We don't have his address, but he wrote it.
No, but I was just curious how far he is from where we're going to see the movie and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, no, that's going to be cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to leave right after work. So,
yeah, same here.
What time?
We'll go home and change or something.
That later.
Do something. Yeah, that off camera.
Right. It doesn't make for good TV, I guess.
So, what did you guys think of episode 3? Episode 3, because to me that was probably the best episode.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously only going to get better, but it was the most action-packed. I felt.
I just wish once these 3 episodes, he gets into the MCU and he goes different places. And I'm hoping Blade shows up at the end.
Well, there's a lot of clickbait articles and stuff going around right now because
I'm a sucker for that shit.
He's only signed on for these 6 episodes, but that's not how Disney does it. They're only going to do the first part, and if the show's a success, then eventually they're going to bring them back.
Right.
But I think they already know they have a hit on their hands because the first episode was the biggest single day streaming besides Loki. It beat out all the other Disney Plus shows. The first episode did.
I think it's one of those things that it's like, it's an intriguing character that not too many people know about,
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching the MCU to the point of where you're watching the Disney Plus shows, you're up on pop culture and media. Oscar Isaac's name is going to bring people in. The Moon Knight character, that yeah, he is.
He's probably
intriguing.
He's probably the best actor in an MCU role out of all of them. And I like, Jeremy Renner, but
You mean Disney Plus?
He's the best, yes, the best actor in any MCU Disney Plus TV show. But as of right now, he might be better. He might be better than the guys on the big movie screen right now.
I'd say Elizabeth Olsen gives him a run, and Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland.
Well, in the movies, but him playing.
But unless you mean like the actual acting props it takes to pull off the role, I would still put Elizabeth Olsen up there with what she did as Wanda in WandaVision. Yeah, especially towards the end.
But Tom Hiddleston, am I pronouncing his last name right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think he, by far, I think he's great. He was.
Oh, phenomenal. Yeah, he embodies that character for sure, but he wasn't asked to do anything
but one character
out of
That's a good point.
Yeah, what Oscar Isaac's doing is Moon Knight. He's playing multiple characters.
He's playing 5 characters.
Yeah. That's Bubba. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Thank you. But
Bubba,
also he played Khonshu in the Egyptian temple. He had to have the voice, and he played him. So he played 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
his diversity and his wide range of his acting skills is way better than. And
I didn't realize how old he was. I mean, he's in his 40s. He looks younger than that to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's my age.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that that's old. I'm just saying he looks younger.
Yeah,
Bubba, actually.
Yeah, well, people say that about me too.
I think so.
I'm 35.
You barely have a gray hair.
My mother has good genetics. The Baronis, the Sicilians, they have good genetics. And I'm a black sheep of the Baroni family. Let me tell you. They're like, no. Oh, JR, knock it off.
Getting loose. It's late. We're getting loose now.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So, but
we haven't been all day.
But I enjoy Moon Knight, and there's a lot of history of Moon Knight that I cannot go in a trivia contest and win.
What? No.
And I have to just pay attention, and I have to get other source material to actually know what's going on. Or
maybe I don't know.
There's a lot of Easter eggs in shows that I can't see watching the first time. So.
The Easter eggs I don't worry about as much. Like if they're intentionally putting little hidden Easter eggs in that reference one thing that happened in a 40-year comic book run and I don't catch it.
I ain't gonna get that. I'm not worried about that. No.
Yeah.
Or a picture of Ghost Rider on a subway. Like how the fuck am I gonna get that?
I just want to understand what I'm watching. To be honest.
Right. And I think when this is all over, I think the rewatchability of it is gonna be probably better than most of the other shows.
Again, it's a beautifully done show. Like honestly, he's doing an amazing job.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched any Marvel Disney Plus shows again. I've only watched.
I just did.
I only watch them when we do our shows.
Yeah.
I might watch them again. Like I might watch them twice, but I don't go back and watch. I haven't gone back to watch it all over again. I haven't done it yet.
I've watched the Star Wars stuff again.
About a month ago, I
have not MCU.
Yeah, I ran through all of it like a month ago or so. Right in order: WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Loki. I didn't rewatch Hawkeye though because it was still recent.
Yeah, I needed.
But yeah.
But I just bought today. I just bought. I'll give you 3 guesses before I get off what I bought today. Oh yeah, Bubba, you got so much money. Yeah. Oh well.
You're the Geek Squad, $400. So
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Another comic book, or an
comic book. What's the category?
Well, you get.
Yeah. What are we?
I'm not going to tell you any. I'm not giving you any hints. You get 3 guesses at the Bubba Brewer guessing game. That's how I play at work. That's how I play.
We know you got a breakfast wrap.
Okay,
It wasn't
breakfast
good.
wrap don't count. So you get 3 guesses, and I'm not giving you any hints what I bought today. No, you can't buy any Mandalorian seasons out there.
Archie #1.
Oh man, no way. Okay.
Was there a movie released? What's today? Wednesday? They don't release them on Wednesdays, do they?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Okay, so he.
Well,
couldn't
they
have
used
gotten it.
to.
So what movie?
No Way
got
Home
released?
Blu-ray.
Good
There it
guess.
is. Okay.
Twice.
Yeah.
Well,
See?
me and Gary worked on
Right,
that
we-
together.
we- tagged
That's
it.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. That's okay. It's good.
Oh, they just announced today too. Hasbro announced that they finally Marvel Legends line. They're going to do all 3 Spider-Men from No Way Home.
I'm sure you're going to get every single one of them.
I am going to get every single
I
one of them,
know,
but
I know.
they don't come out till 2023, so that's cool.
Ah,
This is
come
a
on.
sickness. You've
Right?
turned action figure stuff into collecting into a sickness for me.
Me too.
Bubba's got a wedding. Bubba's got a wedding to pay for, and
I
he's
got
making his ass broke.
no, I mean,
You and the Geek Squad. You know
who the hell is that guy?
what? I don't
Who's that,
know.
the
I
great-
was
is that the great Khali?
You're behind.
I am
obviously.
behind. That's a great. Yeah, I am.
I have
That's
no
a great
idea who that
Khali.
was. Not a clue.
Yeah, I'm behind because my cable box that I pay for has got a little delay because I get everything streamlined from IPTV.
Because he doesn't even get Comcast cable where he lives.
Nope, I don't have cable where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. I pay a month, and I get a lot of channels. So, God bless America.
If you understood that, God bless you.
God bless you. Yeah. So, hey, before I get out of here, before Mav gets me out of here, everybody that's listening and you're watching on the replay, vote for us, the best podcast in Indiana County. Go to the link, go to my Facebook, do that. Listen to my Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty show, which is going to be a little somber this week because I didn't want to do it due to the fact, and I don't want to get into that. I'll get into it on the show. It's terrible. It's just tragic. And also hit and subscribe to our YouTube channel and listen to us on Spotify when you're mowing your grass this spring. And
watch out for those tree limbs.
Trees.
Yep, exactly.
And when you're, when you and the missus are in the car and you're listening to our show, and your wife and girlfriend's like, "Why are you listening to Bubba and his friends on that? Why are you doing that?" And he turns and looks at her because those guys are funnier than hell. That's why.
And they got shit to say.
They got shit to say. If you don't like it, get the hell out of my car.
That's right.
Tuck and roll.
Never date a woman that doesn't listen to this podcast. That's the
Yes.
rule.
All right, so nobody that listens to this can date.
Right.
We just
Forever.
mandated that.
Forever. No, I
But
don't
anyway,
like mandation. I don't
if
like
you
it.
want to see Bubba accept his major reward
Yes.
in front of the Jimmy Stewart statue, maybe a little bit
Drunkenly.
Promo. If we win the best podcast in Indiana County, yours truly will stand up there by Jimmy Stewart, and I will cut the best goddamn promo the world has ever seen.
I will.
And he's gonna streak through the quad.
Boom.
Yes, he will.
And
He
I've
will
done it.
He will put a nude video on TikTok.
Yes.
Let's
See?
Let's just start making all sorts of promises
I
on
can't
Bubba's
do-
behalf to
Look,
get
I
us
can't-
to win this.
I can't do. I did Twitch the other day, and if you guys would have heard me on Twitch, you guys would have.
You were twitching?
I did, and I did it with the
Because of the
studio.
fleas.
Fleas, and I don't have fleas, but I got on the Twitch thing and the studio, and it was like you can hear myself talk. I'm like hello, and you hear hello, and I started singing, and you could hear it. It was going back and
Oh
forth.
man.
I know it was awesome. Like
Why don't
no,
we miss all the good shit?
I said
Yeah, why you didn't even tell us you were gonna Twitch?
I don't even know how to get on Twitch. I don't
But
barely
I
know.
He
seen
was-
a girl with 38 double D's had almost 20,000 people, and she was talking bullcrap. And I know we are more entertained than she is. And
I don't know. She sounds pretty entertaining to me, Bubba.
That's what pisses me off. That's what pisses
Well,
me
take
off.
off your shirt. Maybe we'll get some
Nobody
ratings.
wants to see. Hey, I'm a good-looking Dago. Hey,
See?
can I say Dago? I can because it's
Yeah,
me.
you can.
the
I
Dago
can.
that does the tango.
Yeah,
There he is.
I can dance. I danced at your wedding.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
you
I
sang, you
did.
danced. You had a good old time.
I'm a jack of all trades and master.
Yes, you are.
Well, let us know next time you're gonna start twitching because I want to see you Moon
How
Knight
do
style
you
talk
even
to
get on
yourself.
Twitch?
I don't know
Do
how
you have
to
to have an
do it.
account?
It's just-
I don't even know what I'm doing.
I-
No, if you have the link, you can just pop in.
Watch
It's just a
Bubba
web
sing.
address.
I need to
Yeah.
get it where I'm playing Madden and have a 10-year-old kid beat me and just start
That's your
cursing.
nephew. He always
they
beats
don't.
you.
They don't play anymore. They play Call of Duty, and I don't.
Well,
play
they're
that stuff.
lifting weights and stuff. They're
tough
playing
college,
man.
Playing college football and
lifting weights and
eating
throwing
steaks and barbell plates.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Well,
right.
when Vinnie Mac's idol is Eddie Hall, I mean, you got
his idol's you too.
No.
Yeah, he's a little
crazy.
Bubba. Only
I'm just a crazy uncle.
Well,
don't let my mother hear that.
I didn't give birth to a Bubba.
That's what she said. I'm telling you, she hates Bubba.
Well, John Bernthal likes it, so that's all.
That's right.
Hey,
or
Darren,
his handler
thanks for
liked it,
tuning in.
at least.
Yeah, well, hey, it got us 2 seconds, which I never thought we would get. And,
3.
Well, 3, 2. That's why every time I do something, it's an experience, and that's why the show's an experience, because every time I go out in public, it's an experience.
His life, one big.
DiBiase, I'm coming for you, Ted. And then, no, I mean, I'm going to talk to him and be motivated and listen to his speech. That's what I mean.
Sounds like you're going to beat the shit out of him.
When's the last time you went to church?
Oh, when I dated this girl, I'm not going to say her name, and we went to church at the Newman Center. And after we went to church, we went out and got drunk every Saturday night.
And then what happened?
Never
mind.
You went to church on a Saturday evening?
Yeah, Saturday from 5 to 6. Yeah. And she and I.
So what are you gonna wear to church?
Oh, I dress up. I have dress.
Get $1 million suit.
Get $1 million. I'll put him in the $1 million dream.
Get the black and gold suit.
You know, I should take Virgil.
You should, dude. You know Virgil's gonna be there.
Yeah, probably outside the parking lot.
He'll be sitting with you. Yeah, he'll be selling his photographs.
Yeah.
Take him some breadsticks.
Let's get him on the. Let's get him
on
the podcast.
I am excited because I want to hear his story. And my friend Kelly Elgin told me, no, DiBiase. She gave me the flyer. It's sitting on my refrigerator, and it's 24th at 6 p.m. I'm going to go at 6, and then I'm not going to act like a crazy man. I'm going to be like, hey, thank you.
Are you going to take confession?
He's going to charge. He's going to charge to do a podcast. I guarantee it.
He's not going to do it with this podcast, but
hey, you know. Some people, hey.
If only we had a publicist that could hook us up with Ted DiBiase, that would be.
What was that guy's crazy name? Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, what a muchacho. What a piece of garbage. That guy was shit. I mean, that time he called me up. He goes, I'm going to beat this guy up. I'm like, you need to calm down. I'm giving him
Bubba,
advice.
the voice of reason.
Yep.
Yeah. Who would have ever thought?
I was doing my verbal judo because I'm certified in verbal judo. I talk people off of ledges all the time.
Verbal judo. I've never heard that term in my life.
I'm a master. I'm a
sensei over here.
Sensei.
I like that.
Sensei.
Cobra Kai, baby.
The dango that does the tango.
So you do a lot of
Bubba Brewer.
Do you do a lot of verbal wax on and wax offing?
No, I sometimes. But you know, yeah, you know.
He was only trying to wash it, Cable. That's all.
And it just went off. I was only washing it and it went off.
You always got to keep it clean, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's okay. I'm done. I'm done talking because I know, you know, we're over a little time limit, and but it's unscripted, and we didn't do.
We're just getting 2 weeks in. That's all.
Yeah, I know, and it's all good. And like I said, people. I don't know when the contest is over for the Indiana Counties radio station. There's 4 of us, and we are the people's champion, and we're going against some.
I mean, after tonight's episode, it's basically over. I think we locked it in.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we did.
Pickle Rick! Yeah, we did.
Right. Yep.
There's nobody. Look, I watch a lot of stuff, and I listened to Freddie Prince's podcast today. Okay, and he interviewed Tony Call. Okay, yeah.
I lost all. I got a story after that.
Okay, well, I listened to him with Tony Khan, and Tony Khan probably talked about 5 minutes. Fucking Freddie Prince, it's all about Freddie Prince on his.
Tony Khan's a talker too.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Tony didn't get much in. I'm like, I don't listen to Freddie Prince. I want to listen to Tony Khan.
No, he seems very self-absorbed. Do you ever hear the story about when he quit on WWE?
He should have never been in WWE.
No, he shouldn't have been. But did you ever hear why that went down?
No, was he got the part for Scooby-Doo 3 and they kicked him out?
No, he was writing for SmackDown, and supposedly they were going to give him a producer role at some point. And it was around the time Austin was hosting that season of Tough Enough.
Okay.
And apparently there was an episode where Austin's talking to the recruits and stuff, and he asked this one girl why she wanted to be, why she was doing this, and she said she wanted to be the best mom she could be to her daughter and support her daughter and give her daughter a good lifestyle. And Austin called her out on it and said that's horse shit. And he said, do you know how many Dad of the Year awards I've won being away for 360 days a year? Whatever he said, which I completely agree with.
Right.
I commend Austin for being upfront and honest about that. Apparently, that upset Freddie Prinze Jr. so bad that he walked straight to Vince and Gorilla and told him he doesn't want to be a bad dad and left. Well, there's a big difference between being out in the ring 360 days a year and writing for SmackDown once a week. Like,
no testicular fortitude there, Freddie Prinze. And if you're listening, your podcast I don't care. Call him out. It's unscripted.
Well, and if he's listening, tell him. Sarah Michelle Gellar, I said hi.
He'll win the best podcast.
He'll come out of nowhere. He'll come out of nowhere. It's all about him. I know I'm an attention whore, but at least like Tony Khan. I know.
Shots fired, man. Bubba's calling Freddie Prinze Jr. an attention whore, and he told Ted DiBiase he's coming for him, and he told John Bernthal thanks for the fleas.
But if we had Tony Khan on the show, we've had people we interviewed and we let them talk. We let Larry Hankin talk for almost 3 hours. And 6 days.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't about me. It's never about me. It's only about me when I'm trying to promote, and the people on my social media doesn't hit the like and the views and the subscribes because I sent invitations out for our Facebook. We should be over. I got 2,000 people on Facebook. I don't know any of them hardly.
I'm just starting to think people don't like you. I don't get it.
Is the Geek Squad on your Facebook?
No, but they'll be on my phone here when I call them as soon as I'm done. I mean, I have a lot of likes. I hit other groups too. I mean, I try to support everybody I can and share and stuff. I mean, no, you're okay. I'm good.
Well, that's good. That was nice.
You're okay.
It's nice all of us being here together.
It is.
We haven't seen each other in a while. Like massive text messages, and these guys can't read my shit because I can't type because my big ass paws on my phone. I can't even spell the. I spell it TOOO. I
have a hard time keeping up now with work as crazy as it is and stuff. So I try to get back to you guys, but there's stuff I miss out on.
Well, he was fishing last week, so
I didn't have service. I missed half the shit because I didn't have any service.
But you did catch a fucking fish that fed millions, though, Jesus. Right. That was a big ass fish you caught.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane's boy got a whole stringer too.
Yeah. See?
Nice.
My goodness, man.
Get this long ass hair and put a robe on and be like, oh, and then your mom be like, oh, my Messiah.
Well, that's what you need to do that when you go see Ted.
My son, yeah. My son Gary, he can make water out of wine. Your mom wasn't on tonight, so we pissed her off. Or usually she popped on. She got one episode of us and never. I don't want to see those guys.
Because she got heckled from off screen as soon as she showed up.
Debbie, why didn't you get that Shawn Michaels boy toy outfit?
Yeah, but
she just followed me on Instagram. Well, come on now. She just followed me on Instagram. I was going to send her a DM about that. Why didn't you get him this?
I told you she want her son to look like a male stripper. That's what it was.
I'm going to send her the links if she can get it for you for this year's Christmas.
Well, hope your mom votes for us. Your mom's pretty tech savvy.
After she got called out the first time she ever watched the show, she's probably like, fuck those guys.
Well, my mom can't get on that site to vote because I have to go over and do their cable when it goes out. So, I mean,
you need to go vote for them.
Yeah. Well, I'll just use her phone. And
that's right.
Oh, you didn't have. Oh, sorry. That's tricks of the trade. And then she gets on, and when she does get on, JR, you need to quit swearing. I'm like, oh, Mom, come on.
Why do they call you Bubba? I didn't birth a Bubba.
Oh, it's from.
I love that.
She hates that. She would hang up the phone. There's no Bubba lives here.
That's amazing.
Like, yeah,
that is
Rosie.
She's like, I gotta go, Jay. I gotta go. See ya. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'll see ya.
But
yeah.
Alrighty, gentlemen, I'm cutting us off.
Okay, thank you.
Another stellar episode under our belts.
That's 3 in a row of this. These unscripted.
We got it in the bag, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Indiana
so-
County's finest.
And Indiana County's People's Podcast, and vote for us. Hit like, subscribe,
Well,
and you'll just listen to the watch my stuff on Facebook because I pump it up. I try, and hopefully we got some stuff that we're actually percolating on the stove. And if everything works out, and if this works out like that I've tried, soon I'm going to be like a kid in a candy store. And we do a lot more stuff than just go unscripted. And I thank you two guys for doing everything you guys can. And the three of us, we are the tripod of entertainment.
Mm.
a little
Very
late.
entertaining
We lived to
tripod.
it. That's right.
No, there's three
Well-
three legs in a tripod.
Yeah, but, you know,
What?
still a
You-
little
you-
limp. Anyway, I know we're
I
not getting
can't-
any. we're
I
not
can't
getting
help
any-
you there.
I didn't say I was limp.
Oh, okay. 'cause
You're the
I
one.
said-
You're the
Oh,
one
I
talking
didn't-
about girth and.
Oh, I never
Oh,
said
that's
Wait,
that.
I'm not limp. What are we talking about right now?
I don't know, Bubba.
Anyway,
Well, I know
God
we're
bless
not
us
going to
all.
get the votes from the people that work at Sheets, the fine people that work at Sheets. We ain't getting those votes.
We don't.
yeah, or the Indiana movie theater.
Bubba, you should go out and put on a nice suit and hand out flyers and be a politician. Get us
Those
get us
poor
those votes.
little high school kids at the Indiana movie theater probably still have PTSD from the Spider-Man No Way Home opening
Hey,
weekend.
listen, if we're going to
No.
go to the movies with you, you can't be causing a scene.
I won't cause trouble, but the people when I watch a movie need to shut up before it's an experience, and I want not to miss anything. I don't like when people talk in a movie theater.
Bubba, they have a
It's
really
like,
good comic book store.
"Shh!"
They have a really good comic book store at that.
Yeah, they do.
Wait,
Yeah.
they used to.
No, it's
New
still there.
Dimension. Yeah,
No,
with the
no,
big
it
Silver
moved.
Surfer.
It moved.
Where?
It moved down to the waterfront, guys. I've been there already a couple times. Yeah.
Well, they
it
have
moved.
different locations for that.
That was
Yeah,
the
no,
location that they moved. They moved that location to the
Really?
waterfront.
We were
Yeah.
there last time it was there
Yeah, I mean that could have
You sure?
happened though.
for No Way Home.
There was a comment.
Yeah.
I'll have to check.
Yeah.
Big
Unless they
giant
moved
silver
it in the
surfer.
last.
It's
Yeah.
really good. It's a really cool store.
Oh, I've been
Yeah.
in there.
There is nothing in that mall. Like I can't wait for you
Yeah.
to walk through that mall. It is like
Yeah, I'll be
ghost
bitching.
town.
Yep,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
a day to remember. That's for
Well,
sure.
it'll be cool that we get to see. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Usually we don't get to see. We don't get to do too many stuff together because our
Yeah.
schedules.
Right.
You know what I mean? We do this though together.
Mhm.
Wonder Twin
Mm.
Powers form the best
Well, I
podcast in Indiana.
I'd like
We
to
hope we have that title by then.
like to retread back a couple minutes here where you told Bubba don't be doing anything crazy and getting in trouble. Bubba says, "Oh, I won't," and then that in the TV show, that's where it just immediately cuts to Bubba getting pushed out the door, and we're just like, "All right, well,
Oh my god, that's funny. Well, the way my
Alright.
day's been going today, this is the greatest thing I did today. So
I agree.
yes,
same."
Yep.
So, all right.
All right,
Later.
later, guys.